Yeah, you agree with that?
Yeah. Oh, let me go though.
There it is.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hello, Jeff. How are you today?
Hey, not too bad, not too bad. How you doing?
Did I go mute?
What's
Can you hear
that?
me? Oh,
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Yeah, I unplugged the headset by accident.
Ah,
My buddy just called me. He's like, Jay. So he's buying a magnet fishing kit. So next weekend we're gonna go magnet fishing and try something different.
what's he gonna do?
Buy a magnet fishing kit.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try something different. I've never been magnet fishing, and he wants to try it. So okay, we'll get one and try it out.
All right, nice.
Yeah, random, but yeah, it's fish related, I guess.
Yes, it is. You like to fish? Actually, fish for?
Oh, I love fishing.
Oh, you love going fish? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I used to go all the
Eric
time.
Whiterock, hey, he's in my state, Jason. It's Eric
Hello,
Whiterock.
hello, Eric. Hi, Shirley. Hi, David.
Good to see you. Right. Hello there. We got Shirley and David. Yeah, nice.
All right,
David's
today
going to
we're
run my show for the first part tonight, David. So, Jason, so we ain't got to worry about it.
what's that?
David's going to run the first part of my show, so we can take our time, and then I'll go in and jump in when we're all finished with the tour and all that.
Okay, sounds good.
Both of us can. We can both jump. Or you got to be upstairs by 10:30, don't you?
Yeah, I did forgot she had to be up at 4 in the morning. She had the inventory on Tuesday, so she has to be at work at 4 till what 2 to 3 tomorrow. It's like stupid.
Yeah.
Doing counts. But I'm to work at a pet store.
Yep. Right on.
All right, so Jeff, so what's new? What's going on? What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I was going to ask you. You know that I got them wild type bedders from you, right?
Yep.
And I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about them because they keep doing the wrap, right? And the male gets his mouth. I'm wondering why is it that after like 2 days he's no longer holding the eggs? He's done it several times.
So I spoke to a gentleman about that because I was having the same issue for over a year with the Immaculatas.
Oh.
I almost gave up on them, and then eventually they started holding, and then they actually started spitting the eggs out, fry out. But the guy I was speaking to was telling me that the water is too hard in minerals and the eggs are calcified. So you got to start doing TDS in your water. I mean, you got to start doing roti water to lower the TDS in your water. So the water's too hard. So I've been actually doing roti water with a lot of the breeding pairs, and since I've been doing the roti water, they haven't been spawning. No idea why, but so I'm actually trying that out now to see if it actually makes a difference.
Yeah. I wonder if it is the RO water. If I need some RO water to help. But after 2 days, would it make that much of a difference? The RO, I mean, with the egg development.
Yeah. Same thing with discus. Like discus, you got to have your TDS below 100 if you want them to hatch out. Once it gets over 100, they tend to start calcifying it really quickly.
Oh, really? Okay, I thought they would do it in tap water, the Unimanculatas.
They can do it in tap water. It just depends how hard and high minerals your tap water is.
Well, I know that my KH is 2, which isn't very much.
Yeah, but what's your TDS?
That's a good question. I have a TDS pen meter. I'll be honest, I mean, every time I've ever checked the TDS in my tanks that have been established, it's usually around 400 or 500.
That's way too high.
I'm wondering why it is so high when I don't have any buffer in the water.
It's just natural. It's your tap water. Everybody's tap water is different. Some people have it coming out 300-400. Mine comes out right around 110. That's probably why I was able to get away with it with some of the fish. You know what I mean? Let's say hi, Shirley. What's Shirley saying? Know anyone who wants a subadult red help, Geophagus, Geophagus, Steinrich Dacry? Send it to me, Shirley. I used to breed them a long time ago.
There you go. You got a place for them now.
Are you trying to sell them? kind of cheap right now. I'll trade you the Placos.
Oh, yeah, they'll make an even trade with you. That'll work.
Elfish going to work for food.
They'll do anything for food. Just like any of us will. I mean, you get right down to it. Food's the main thing, right?
Yep. Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Yeah, Tracy Ballard, hello. And Eric is here. It's so good to see you, Eric. You know, he's the gentleman that was going to offer to take me all the way to the Clash. And he was going to pick me up, and then he was going to go, and we were going to pick up David on the way. But it turns out, with the situation here, I really wasn't in a position where I could go and, you know, for the other expenses and stuff. I just don't have it. But I really appreciate the fact that he's going to do that. You know, that's a really nice gesture. I tell you what.
So how much money do you need to go to the Clash?
Pardon me?
How much money do you have to save up to go to the Clash?
Oh, geez, it'd be a lot. I mean, hotel for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like 3 days hotel, then food and stuff like that. It's significant amount of money.
So you need like $700 to $800.
I'm sorry?
So you need like $700 to $800 for that weekend.
Probably at least. I'm sure pretty sure the hotel's probably over 200 a night, more than likely. I'm not positive. I haven't really researched all that much of it, but it's yep.
Yeah. Hi, Jesse. How are you, brother?
Hey, there he is.
How's all your fish doing? When are we gonna have you do a tour, Jesse? I'm really excited to see your fish room.
Oh yeah, I had him on mine once, but it was kind of like a spur of the moment type thing, where it wasn't any time to prepare or nothing. And I think we should probably have another tour with him if he wants to do it. He's got a lot of fish.
I just got more from you too. You got all those Naya recyclers. You got the Brashear. You got the big ghost knife, 14-inch ghost knife. Got some of the Tarai G'dayas.
Oh, we got the cutterized too?
Originally, I was going to send him the Congwensis, but unfortunately lost the female, so he wanted the Tarai instead to replace him.
Oh, the tower. Okay. But you got all the Victorian cichlids over.
Yeah, you got all the Victorians.
Oh, wow. They're beautiful. I'll tell you, they're nice.
If I had the space, I would have kept them. But I just prioritize.
Yeah, no, I got space down here. I just need to get more racks and stuff, filled up. I got 4 tanks I got to still set up yet. They've been sitting here for, I don't know, David, how long has it been? 3 months since I got those tanks? Something like that. Like 3 months. I got 3 29 gallons and that tall 32 gallon. But they're going to make some nice tanks. I mean, they're in good shape. Looking at these tanks, I doubt they're much more than like a year old.
Yeah.
The silicone's really, really good in it. I'm not sure what brand of tanks they are. I don't think they're Aquion. The one has black silicone and it weighs a ton. The glass is really thick in that 32.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's a nice looking tank. And looking at it, I'm thinking it's got to be more than 32 gallons because it's the same footprint as the 29, right? But it's this much taller all the way around. So that's more than 5 gallons right there. So 29.
Yeah.
It's probably about a 30. I bet it's a 35.
36.
I bet it's a 35 gallon.
I think they go 36. 37.
Huh?
I think they go 36 to 37 gallon.
Maybe it's a 37 gallon.
Yeah, I think it's 37. I got one someone gave me and it's freaking chips in all the corners.
Looking at it, I bet it's 37 gallon.
Jesse, I just bought another fellow's hobbies fish room out. He's moving to Florida, just got 70 plus more tanks, and I don't know where I'm going to put everything.
Wow.
That's
what kind of deals do they get? What kind of deals do you get when you buy a whole fish room like that? I mean, is it reasonable?
I don't know. I sold my whole fish room for $5,000. I thought about it. Somebody offered me $5,000. I sold them everything.
You thought about selling yours?
Yeah, if somebody came along and offered me $5,000, I'd give them all my fishing tanks.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. I'll buy some new ones.
Yeah, but yeah.
People try to give me tanks all the time, so I'd get all new tanks. You know, that's it.
That's good. I got that 65-gallon tank that my friend Linda gave me. And that was a brand new tank. I think she had it set up for like not very long at all, like 6 months even. It was just a very short period of time. And then she decided that it took up too much room in her living room. And then she called me up and said, "Hey, Jeff, do you want a fish tank?" I was like, "Sure." I said, "What size is it?" She says, "I'm not sure. I think it's an 80-gallon, but it was a 65 is what it is. So it's got the same footprint as a 40 breeder, but it's 2 feet tall.
Nice.
It's a nice tank. Really nice."
You can't go
And then I
wrong
went
with
at
tanks.
where she got it from over. That's the LFS we got here. And it was $250 for that tank.
Wow.
And it was free. I was like, I felt nice of her to do that. Very nice.
Typically 50 cents per gallon.
Oh, wow. That's a good price.
That's like,
Tanks. How many gallons of tanks? I mean, what size tanks were they mostly? 10 gallons, 20 gallons? I like the 10 gallon and 20 gallons for breeding.
I like the 10s and the 20 talls. It all depends on the fish, though.
5 big Eltums, 3 zebra plecos. Wow.
Wow, you want to ship me those Ultims? It's an angel fish I've always wanted to get.
Yeah, I'll take those zebra plecos.
I can't justify the money on zebra plecos. You know, $130, $200 a fish is kind of insane to me.
Is your microphone turned all the way up? I'm not sure if anybody. You sound really low. I mean, I'm not sure if it's just my hearing. I'm not sure if anybody else notices it, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. If somebody lets us know in the comments.
Let me see. How would I adjust that?
I'm not sure if anybody. Could somebody let us know, please?
Is that better?
Say it again.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, a little better. Yeah.
I turned yours up too.
Oh. Yeah. Turn yours all the way up.
I did. Do I sound better?
Yes.
Do I sound as good as David now?
It says here, then you're too cheap for them Altims.
I'm not too cheap for Ultims, but I just can't find them locally or ever online. And if they are online, I just find them when it's sold out.
Get better now. Altims are expensive, though. I mean, those things get huge too, don't they? I mean, like
A little largest angel fish.
tip to tip, from the top to the bottom. That's a big fish.
Oh, I would love to get those and breed them. Well, you got to breed them, Jesse. You got to breed them, then you got to ship us some. Jason doesn't need to be heard. He's just eye candy. You know what, David? I appreciate that. You want to eye candy with me?
You took the words right out of Shirley's mouth. Right.
I'm like a young T-bone, and David's like a aged ribeye. You know, right to perfection.
Well, as soon as my phone gets charged up a little bit, I'll go around and I'll jump in here and we'll do a little tour of our place here. Overstocked. Hey, there's June.
Hi, June. How are you?
Hello, hello.
June, I sent you a message on Instagram the other day. Can you get back to me when you have a chance, please?
On Instagram, you sent a message?
Yeah.
Wolf whistle. Oh, there she goes. You know it. Wolf whistle. Yep.
Oh, she's whistling for David.
Cat call. There she's cat calling, you know.
Oh, I think she's probably calling David.
There's a group of big red cactus plecos in the mix, too. Gorgeous fish. Oh, wow.
That's another fish I always wanted to get too. Wow, Jesse, I gotta go live at your house. You got all the cool stuff. Now, do you breed any? Does he breed anything, or does he just keep everything?
I think he has some stuff that breeds. I don't know. Jesse, are you breeding all that stuff? I bet they breed without him knowing about it. I mean, he's got a lot of tanks. He could be breeding all the time.
I don't know how he keeps up with that many tanks.
Mm-hmm. No, that's all for you, Jason. David is at his drag show. He's the premier. Whoa! Yo! Ouch!
All right, guys, you got to tell us David's new drag name too. We got to know his drag name.
Right.
All right, I'm waiting. I want to see you guys come up with drag names for David while we're waiting for Jeff's on charge.
Right.
I'm gonna go with David or Ella. David Ella.
Davella?
Yeah, David Ella. Like Cinderella.
I think he might have. He might not be here right now. I think he would have responded by now.
Unless he's still typing.
The wife
beater shirt.
Wife beater shirt is perfect. What do you mean the wife beater shirt? Is that what those are called? Wife beater shirts?
Yeah.
Be nice, people. Yes, be nice. Hey,
We love you, David.
Good drink is amazing talent. Takes quite a good guy to do. Now you. Right. So what I'm going to do, Jason, I think I'm going to pop out of here, get my phone, and then come back, and I can do a tour of some of the stuff down here.
All right, I'm ready, Freddie.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I gotta mute myself, and then turn the camera off, and you can just boot me out backstage. Okay.
Okay.
Boot me.
That's the plan to breed them. Yes, I have breed stuff. Just have collectorized. Okay. Well, you got to get in the auction. I got to see what you got for sale. I could use some Altum, some red cactus Placos. Yeah, my wife's always told me if I shave my beard, I have the talent for, I'd look good for dry queen. Heard it many times. Said I'm pretty enough. I don't know, maybe if we get to 1 million subscribers, I'll dress up in drag. I'll fly David over and he can dress me up. Alright, where is Jeffy Boy? That is not Jeffy Boy. I used to work with a kid that did drag. That dude would embarrass me all day, every day. Anytime like somebody came in the store, he would just look at me and go, say to the customer, go, I'm gonna marry him one day. Mm-hmm. Every 3 seconds.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. I can see you, and I can even smell you.
Oh, then you're in for a treat then. Okay. Let me turn this camera around, and I even shaved for this. Is that something?
Yeah, you're looking sexy for us tonight.
Trying to find now. Where do I? Whoops.
O.J. Simpson. Your name's other Jeff?
No. I put it on there like that, though.
I almost put on the thing tour with other Jeff tonight.
Did you really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this, Jason. How do I turn this around, this camera? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Back camera.
Yeah.
There we go. And I'll just turn it like this. Okay, number one, I'm going to start at this tank because this is the homeliest one so far. And I'm leaving this glass because I'm doing a review on a magnetic glass cleaner. So I want to keep it messed up so it'll look better when I do the demonstration of it.
Yep.
But these are red zebras from Africa. These are Kathy's fish. She loves these bright orange. I mean, they're nice fish. Look at them. They do pretty good. I don't have any plecos in this tank. I'm thinking about adding some, but I'm worried that these guys might be a little too aggressive. But I won't know until I try.
Yep.
So we got that. We got this big old compressive here. So, all right, this 75-gallon tank here. I got right now. I'm running 2 hang-on backs, and then I got the 2 sponge filters, which when I did this, I measured the length. So they're hanging. See there? They're not even touching the bottom. Either one of those.
That's awesome. Hi, Daniel, by the way. All right, continue on.
So that's it. I'm going to be adding some like a big pleco to this tank and see how it works out. If they're too mean to them, I can always take them back out. But so that's all I got in this tank. We'll move on over to this one. This is another 75-gallon next door. This is my convict colony tank. I got 2 pairs in here. Got this pair on this side. They usually breed in that thing, and then I got these other pair over here. And then I got Yandu there. He's another compressive sip. He's a nice looking one though. We get along really well in here though. You can see that nobody's torn up. You can see the fins there. They're all like perfect.
That's a nice thick convict right there, huh?
Oh, it is very nice. If you look closely, see I should have got this. I do have a pleco in here, but it doesn't get this glass because there's a bunch of fry down there by that sponge filter.
Yep.
I don't know if you can see those.
No, what kind of fry are those?
They're all convict fry.
Okay.
There's a ton of them in there. That's the reason why. The funny thing of it is both of these groups will take care of these same fry here. It's really weird. Because sometimes they'll wander over to this side, and then these guys claim them. And then these guys over here are like, hey, no, those are our kids.
Yeah, same thing like the geese. You ever see the geese? We got geese in the neighborhood. We got like 30 children.
They're like, what?
We have geese in our neighborhood. They got like 30 children. They adopt everybody's kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you'll see a pair of geese, like almost 30, 35 baby geese. They don't care. They're like a baby would take care of it.
I tell you, these right here, you know as well as I do, these are probably one of the most hated fish in the fish hobby. And I can't understand it because I think they're great. They're nice looking.
Oh, they're gonna hate it. I just think they're overpopulated.
Yeah, they overpopulate. That's actually, they're survivors. I think they're just really good fish. I mean, they know how to live. Lots of breeding going on. But yeah, I've had these since I've been keeping convicts since '74.
That's a long time.
Yeah, a little while. And then over here, these are all the rest of the male albino cribs, and I also got that female paradise fish. I'm trying to get a male, and I want to get her into a tank and get them breeding. Also in here, I got a trio of cherry barbs. There's the male, and there's one of the females. These guys are always, I know I have a lot of fry right now. If I just got them into their own tank, because I know they've been breeding a lot. They're beautiful. I love those cherry barbs. And I tell you what, that little male cherry barb right there, he's taking on these Crebensis over here 2 and 1. That is probably one of the most aggressive cherry barbs I've ever seen in my life. All right.
Really?
There's a 20-gallon long here. I got a bunch of
Water spray? Water?
No, this right here is Repens, the Ludwigia. It's just floating.
Oh, wow. I have no luck
And
with
then-
that.
Oh, really? And then over here I got this
Water
is
spray.
the water spray. I'm just having that float, and that's doing pretty good. So yeah, that's not a great deal going on this tank. It's a fun tank though.
No, it looks
I do want to get a male for that female though. There, look at her. Pretty nice.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Look at that. She's holding her own with those guys. They don't bother her at all.
What is there Corys in that tank?
What's that?
Corys in that tank?
What's in this tank?
Are there any Corys?
Oh, there's no Corys in this tank. No, I only got Corys in one tank.
Okay.
Okay, moving over this side. Now here I got a bunch of newborn bristle nose. We have to hold it still. You can watch them wiggling around at certain intervals. You can see some of them. Where are you guys at? It's kind of hard to see through the camera here, but there's a bunch of them. I've got some on the glass here. Well, lots of albino bristle nose in here. Let's see if I can get closer. Isn't that amazing when you do a tour, everything just disappears? Any other time they come out here all over the place. Well, trust me, there's like 30 baby ancestors in here. They're all making a liar. They're all making me look like a liar. Okay. All right. I don't know why I did this, but I saved this little group of dragon bloods. Just a bunch of more fish I won't be able to move. But I tell you what, though, these are really nice looking fish.
It's gorgeous.
They just need a good sized tank, like a 55. I wouldn't feel bad about keeping these in a 55, but this is a 75 here. That guy right there, he's the main alpha right there. You can tell he's pretty nice. I got females in here holding for days. Look at her. She's got a whole big mouthful of fry.
Yeah.
And with these, you don't have to worry about not feeding them because they will not eat no matter what. Like it's not the same situation as like here's the other male. See, he's been getting battered a little bit. We've been having some high pressure here with the storms, and so the alpha's been going after him a bit. But not too bad. Not too bad. Just a couple little tears here and there. Yeah, so that's that tank. Just basically the dragon bloods and all those fry. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. I wish I had somebody that I could just give them to. But just another fish here that they used to be very popular, the African cichlids, but now they're just kind of like, I don't know, they're just kind of not sought after.
Well, the funny thing is, like, they're not sought after for us, but like, Beantown Aquatics, that guy sells a ton of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, some places really do love them a lot, and they're very popular. But in this area here, right now,
Well, he ships them all around. Like, if he had that dragon blood there, he'd probably get like $70 for it.
wow.
Yeah, he imports a lot of fish from Aquahas out of Germany, I think it is, or the Czech Republic, Aquahas.
Yeah, at my LFS, I've seen dragon bloods not as nice as him. Go for like $59, $79, you know. Yeah, this is a nice group. I got this original breeding group. He's one of the originals. Most of the rest of these are his offspring, except for the larger ones. Like that's his brother when I got him. I got 2 males and 4 females.
Yep.
And But a lot of these, I mean, I've sold actually quite a few of them since I've had them over the last few years. So I would have probably like 50 of them in this fish room, but I have sold some. But yeah, they're nice. I mean, I just I like. I mean, if I was just to keep a tank just to watch them and stuff, I would probably decorate this tank with a lot of like holy rock or something, and just keep them just to watch them.
Yeah, I would dump that whole tank into shell dwellers.
But yeah, I see. I could have shell dwellers in the 75-gallon.
You have so many colonies going.
And that's something that I'm really into that right now is the shell dwellers. I might even take this upstairs in a bit if I'm quiet enough. I got another. That convict's been in this tank since I started it. He was a little baby when I put him in there, and he's one that got the cycle going. He's been in here ever since. He was the first occupant.
Yep. Well, is that a lighter there? What do you do with the lighter? Do you like sodomize fish or something?
What's that?
I saw a lighter in front of the fish tank. Do you like burn the fish with that? What do you do with the lighter? Is that like a thing for the fish or personal use?
The lighter right here?
Yeah. Do you use that for the fish or anything?
What I use this for is if I'm trying to what I use this for is when I was doing the sponge filters, I was heating up. Let me see if I can find it over here. I was heating up this little tool. If I can find it here. Well, I was actually using this. Heating this end of this up and then poking holes into that to make the bubbles come out more.
Okay.
And because I didn't have a drill. So I was basically using this as something to heat it up so it can melt through the plastic. So gotcha. Yeah, I used to smoke years ago, but not anymore. It still works. Yeah, it still works. And over here, the same thing pretty much. I got. Look at this. This is a female compressives, and she was literally on death's door about 8-9 months ago. They had her so beaten in that tank down there with the red zebras. Her tail's completely gone still, but she's able to swim. Yeah. She was down at the bottom of the tank. She was laying on her side. Anybody else would be like, "Oh, I'm just going to put her out of her misery and just, whatever." But I didn't, because I would drop pellets down to her, and she would reach out and catch them and eat them. So it told me that she wanted to live. So I just nursed her back to health, and there she is. I'm just going to keep her and, have her live out her life. That's one fish that's not going to go anywhere. She's going to stay here with me. But yeah, she's no tail, but she can still get around pretty quick when she wants to. And here's the other brother. This is another one of the males that I got in here. And over here, this is the convict that I had that I never seen for like a year and a half. It stayed right in the cave and never would come out ever. It was just had some really shy traits. He would not come out no matter what. Even at nighttime, I sat there with the light out and I was just watching the TV come out of his cave. He never came out. I'd have to lift it up just to see if he's still alive, and he's never been thin. He gets enough food or something, but he never came out. So I brought him in here, and then I put a female with him, and they got fry. They got some pink convict fry in here. They both have the pink convict gene. Leucistic. Yep.
Nice. Hi, Barbara. Barbara's here.
Hi, Barbara. But these guys, I don't say. I mean, these fish in here, I'm sure these guys are getting their fair share of these little guys down here. And I'm not trying to keep them or anything, but I think they're kind of cool to watch. But there's a few of those babies in here. You can see them down here.
You should get rid of them and just have a bunch of pistols breeding. It'd be fun or something different.
Yeah, I know it. Which brings us over to this tank. I'm going to have a seat here for this. Well, let's start over in this one first of all. This is the Ivanocara bimaculatas.
Team J. Oh, they're looking good, Jeff. They're getting big.
They're getting big. They eat like little pigs, too. These guys eat everything. Flake, pellets, baby brine shrimp. They love the Hikari Viber Bites. All that. I got this big clump of Java moss in here. It's looking pretty nice. This little castle right here is one of the original decorations I got for my first tank. That's from 1974 also. And it's that good, it's like a rock type material. It's really, it's old, it's solid, and the fish love it. And it's been in an aquarium for, what is it, over 50 years now. Like 51 years that thing's been submerged.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is. But it doesn't seem that long to me because it's only like a tick of the clock, it feels like. Look at all these guys. They're beautiful. There's 8 of them in there. I have this little blue star Endler male in there, and it's so funny. He tries to breed with these fish. It is so hilarious. He swims backwards, just like same as like you would do with a female. Crazy. And somewhere in here, I got a little convict fry just to keep these guys give them something to look at and play with. But these guys right here, they are growing and they're looking really nice.
They're looking great.
Yep. And then next door, I'm going to close this lid up here. I had it up because I fed them a little bit ago. And I'm low on lights. What I want to do is get some of those big shop lights to go like across multiple tanks.
Yep.
Because the problem I'm running into right now is I don't have enough plugs for everything. My electrical is just not quite robust enough for everything that I'm trying to do.
Yep. That's what I do. I buy them at Job Block for $10, and then they also have a plug on the end, so you can just plug the next light right off of it.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you can shut off one of them; they'll shut them all off. That's very big.
Yeah. But this is the orange flash tank. I'm not sure where she went. I think it scared her. Oh, there she is.
Left.
Yeah, this thing's mirrored or something. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to. There she is. But you can see she's nice and yellow. She's been slapping the male across the face with her tail a lot. And from what I've read and everything, that's her trying to entice him to breed. Look at her. Isn't she looking nice?
She's looking great.
Yeah, she does.
Where the babies at?
What's that?
Where are the babies?
Oh, there's no babies yet. No babies yet. But
fix that.
Maybe there is somewhere. I don't know. Let's take a look here. She's acting like there is some, isn't she?
Actually, she's guarding the corner, yeah.
I wonder where the male's at. The male's probably in that coconut. Yeah, there he is. I can see his head right there. See him? Look at him.
Yeah. Sweet old Herman.
Yeah, he's like, what's up?
What you want, David?
He's like, what's up? But if he comes out of that hut, she'll be on him like white on rice. She doesn't let him. As soon as he comes out, she's on him. Look at him. He's like, dang, I'm a prisoner in my own place here. Look at him.
Yeah.
But he's looking great though. He's got that orange flash fins, a really bright orange. He's doing great.
That looks awesome.
Yep. I got it's just basically the moss again. I got some. I think is that pogo stemens there. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's growing.
Looks it.
Looks like some kind of pogo stemens or something, but I have that in there floating, and I got over here this stuff. Got a great big old heater in there. I got it turned way down because I need to get some smaller heaters. But I use what I got. I got some extras, and so I just turn them down. And I check the temperature on them every day. This tank stays about 76 degrees most of the time, maybe 78. And just same with this one over here. But yeah, these guys, I'm really enjoying the dwarf cichlids and pistos, and I'd have to say they're my favorite. Some of my favorites. Okay, now I'm going to go over to this tank. This is a busy tank over here. I'm moving the chairs. Now in here,
Got lots going on in here. Look at, I just moved this male a couple of weeks ago. This male albino crib. Look at the female down there. How beautiful she is.
Yeah,
I got like 3 females in there for him, and he's. Where'd he go? There he is. I got just kind of like a catch-all. I got a female firemouth right there. She is packed full of eggs. If I brought a male firemouth and put it in this tank, I guarantee you they would have babies within a week. But also, they'd have all these fish up in the corner somewhere. I got these convicts in here. They're just little ones. They don't cause any problems. As you see, the firemouth in there is pretty much the boss of the show in here right now, even with this big guy. But look at his fins. Look at how beautiful that is.
No, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Ben. Hey, Jeff. My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Hey, is that Melvin?
Is Ben TV Melvin now?
That's Melvin. My name's Jeff.
I can't keep up with Melvin and all these names.
Melvin is in the building. Smash the like button, everybody. That makes Melvin very happy, and it makes us happy too, doesn't it, Jason?
Yes.
Yes, it does. But all these tiger limmias here that I've got 6 of these. Well, I'm going to give as many as I can to Cinnamon. I want to move as many out as I possibly can. As many as I can fit in the box. What's that?
You're going to sweeten the deal for Cinnamon?
Yes. She is so nice. I want to move a lot of these out. I really would like, let me see if I can find them actually. Here they are. The little shell dwellers. There is
The Kung Pao chickens.
Yeah, the Kungwensi is the female, and the male is somewhere nearby. But they are awesome little fish. Absolutely cool. You know, these are smaller than my multis are. I got multis upstairs that are bigger than them. And I thought they were supposed to be smaller. Yeah, they're smaller than these guys right here are smaller than my multis. But nobody bothers them too much. In fact, they actually, well, there's a female. Look at that female right there. Ooh, she's gorgeous. That's one I got from Ron. And you can see she's getting aggressive. Normally they don't do that. So I think that she's really getting ready. She might even have some eggs or something in that extra large pleco cage. Isn't she gorgeous? I just absolutely love that variety, the albino right there.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely one of the prettiest albino fish.
Yes.
I'm surprised with the albino team she can have purple and orange still. Kind of amazes me.
Oh, look at over here. They got a pit dog. Oh, yeah. They what'd you say about orange?
I said with the albino gene, I'm surprised they still have the purple and the orange showing.
I didn't even see this nest. They got a nest there. I think they got eggs. Look at that. I haven't even noticed that until just now. Look at that pit. Can you see it, Jason?
I can see it. Are they moth brooders? I don't remember.
No, these are egg layers. They'll lay them and. But look at that! Wow, they dug that pit all the way down to the glass almost. Look at her.
Yeah, like Chuck was trying to eat those eggs.
Yeah, there's my yo-yo loach. This is a really fun tank. I got this male down here. I think he's on more eggs right now. It's amazing how they buried that smaller pleco pig like that. Because I had it sitting right on top. I love these fish. This is probably a tank I'd sit and watch this one probably the most because there's so much activity in there. But yeah, these guys here, I've always wanted to breed the albinos here. It's just beautiful. Like I said, the dwarf cichlids, these guys right here get about maybe 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches.
Yep.
And they're not real aggressive unless they're breeding, and then they'll get a little more aggressive. But there's the male. The male Kungwensi's right there.
Okay.
Trying to find out how to get to him. Here we go. Yeah, so, okay, that's it for that tank. Let's move on to something else. I'll just walk it on over here. Now, this tank right here, it's got a lot of duckweed in it. I've been trying to scoop it out. It's actually, I scooped out a ton out of here, so you can actually see down to the bottom a little bit. But in here, I got this pair of angelfish. And I think they're actually going to be a pair too because they get along so well. Can you see both of them? I can barely see. Yeah, I can see both of them.
I can see both.
But I named these ones Yin and Yang because she has the white ventral fins and his are black. But look how peaceful they are with each other. They never have any scuffle or anything. These are my first angelfish ever. And I tell you one thing, I love them. They're beautiful. And all these plants in here are doing well too. This is a dirted tank, by the way. I got 2 sword plants in there, Amazon swords. Got a bunch of the really nice guppy grass, jungle vale. We've got a sponge builder in there. Lots of Malaysian, or not Malaysian, but a lot of ram's horn snails, which I like. There's no light in this tank, so over here, I'm not sure if Tiffany's out there watching, but if she has one of these pink convicts are hers. That one right there, what has the tail that's been bit, that's grown back. That's going to go to her. These are both females in here. They both lay eggs too, but there's no male in there to fertilize. And also my...
Barbara said she's jealous of your fish room, Jeff.
Oh, jealous of my fish room? Oh, wow.
I think we got to send her some fish.
Oh yeah, I got a few fish in here. I just need more. I need to set up some more racks. At least one more rack to get my new tank set up. But you can see they're doing pretty good.
They look great.
Yep. All right, we'll move up to this rack here now. Now in here it's kind of interesting. There's Jabba. If I can see him. There he is. There's Jabba, the Pahaka puffer.
Oh, he's getting big.
He's getting there. Yeah, I feed him 1 or 2 of those ram's horn a day.
Feel like graveyard.
Oh, no, look at them all in there. He gets like 1 or 2, and then I got a few. That's a pink convict on the left. I got a little striped one there, and then I got other. I put those in there because this tank was infested with scuds, right?
Yeah.
There ain't one scud in there now.
I believe
And
it.
I've even got plants that are surviving in there. If the scuds were in there, I guarantee you this whole array of plants here would be gone within a week. They would eat that. They would devour it completely. That's how much I hate them damn scuds.
Yep.
But I'm hoping that little pink convict there, I hope that's a male because every other one I have has been a female. And that's one species that I'm always going to keep in there.
Convict.
Yeah, especially the pink ones. Those are the first ones I sold. When I started the hobby, I made a lot of money back in '74 with those. They were a popular item back then. They were like the hot thing going on. And I bred them, and I was getting like $1 a piece back then for them, and that was a good money. Now you can't even give them away.
Oh.
So here we go. It looks. This is a Unimaculata tank. You can see here. There's the male on the right, on this side over here, and the female's over there. This is backwards for the camera. But I can't tell. Can you see if he's holding or not, Jason? Does it look like it? Or no, that's female. No, that's the female just went on that.
You're staring at the male. I just can't see his mouth too well.
See if I can get closer.
Is he opening his mouth?
No.
Usually if they don't open it, they're holding. You know what I mean? 'Cause they'll open it to breathe. But if they don't open it to breathe, they're usually holding.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, he looks like he's, I don't want to disturb him too much. He looks like he's holding.
I'll tickle him, see if he spits anything out.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on him. I'm not feeding the tank.
Is this a species only now, or do you still have other fish in there with him?
These are the only fish in there other than the plecos.
Okay.
And I got a lot of bristlenose in here that I'll be shipping a bunch of these out probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I've got a lot of fish going out this week.
Nice.
But yeah,
Are those acorns in your tank? What are those little brown things?
What's that?
What are those little brown things? Acorns?
Those are little elder cones. I put those in there to soften the water some and to lower the pH. They're elder cones. I put some Java moss in there, but it's turned brown, so I'm thinking I might have to take that out. I don't know if I want it to spoil the water.
pH too low for it, maybe?
But I was hoping that it would be. What's that?
Is the pH too low for that Java moss? That's why I melted.
No, it was that way before. It was that way before I mean, I put it in there before I put the elder cones,
Okay.
and it wasn't doing real well then either. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll bounce back. You never can tell.
I just did.
It's dead. It's
I
dead. Yeah. All right. I guess I was just holding out hope for hope. Everybody always asks, why all those forks are in there? Well, when I put zucchini in there, you got to see those pluckos go crazy for it. I should have done that for tonight, but I don't have any zucchini. All right. I'm going to get back on my feet here. Listen to all the old man noises, getting back on my feet. Hey, that wasn't bad. And here, this is just a tank full of female black mollies. I'm going to get a male in here with these guys, with these girls. Got lots of Java fern in there. And that's all that's in this tank, really. I got like one or two albino bristlenose in there, too. But I love these black mollies here. They're probably my favorite live bear out of all of them.
Well, I feel like that's your signature fish, is the black molly.
Yeah.
I think black molly.
Well, I'm hoping it'll think apistos and stuff. That's what I really want to concentrate on. Those and these bettas here. But yeah, these guys are doing great. They're definitely going to be in my fish room no matter what. So that plant's doing good too. I mean, it's not too bad. Move down here.
Night Owl Aquatics.
What's that?
Night Owl just joined us.
Hey, Night Owl. Here's the big Betta NSA. Now, I'm not sure if this one's the male or the female, but its mate passed away here about 3 weeks ago. And I had these guys it's been about 5 years now. Just the Betta NSA right here, Jason. It's a big one.
That thing's thicker than a Snickers, huh?
He's about the same size almost as the Unimaculata is, I think.
Really?
What do you say? The thing of it is, I got all these Blue Star Emblers in here, right?
Yeah.
Little tiny baby. This thing he doesn't eat any of them. The NSA doesn't go after them. At least not that I've seen. And their population continues to grow in here.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Yes, Night Owl, we're doing a tour of Jeff's fish room tonight.
It's looking nice. I got a big female bristlenose in there. I could add a male in there and get some more breeding going. But I got a lot of bristlenose going at the moment. Here, this is the back side of this tank. It's just as clean as the other side is. Well, actually, I did the glass on the other side, but fire mouths and convicts. I bred all these fish. Fire mouths. I got
fire mouths aren't ripping each other apart. Every time I had fire mouths, man, they were jerks.
Look at them. Look at these guys. They get along really well.
I know. I can't believe it. Every time I had fire mouths, they ripped each other apart.
These guys get along fantastic together, even with the convicts. Now look at this old guy down here. He's about 8 years old, this guy. And I got him from the same place where the Bimaculatas came from, Shoreline Aquatics. He's the original granddaddy to everyone in here. There's a female, and I put a female in there for him, but I think he's beyond the days of added to the colony.
Hello, Cecil. How are you?
Hi, Cecil.
Who else would join us right now?
But I got
hi, Austin. Got Austin here too.
Getting a bunch of these. I got 4 of these going to Fish Nerd. The fire mount. So they won't be the biggest ones, but they're going to be. I want to get a definite for sure pair and then try to get 2 pair for him. But there's going to be 4 of them, along with the bristlenose he's got going. But I'm getting to the point where I can actually pair these out pretty easily. After having them for, I've had these for, kept fire mouse probably since '74, but later I had the convicts first, then I got the fire mouse.
Okay.
But you can see that guy back there. That's a nice one. That's a nice male. 2
Can you
nice
tell the
males.
difference between the males and the females?
The males are usually more colorful under the throat. Like right there, that's a male. There's a female right there. Definitely a female right there. There's another female. There's a female back there in the background, and there's 2 males here in front. Yeah, I can pick out some males and females, so it's going to be good. He's going to have some breeding. He'll get some breeding out of them, I'm sure.
Yep.
If I pick one of these males and put it over in the 55 with that female, she is just packed full of eggs. And it might be a good idea if I did that just so she can get them out. I don't want her to get egg bombed.
Okay.
That's that thing. Now, this is pretty much all I got in there. I got the 2 flecos. And then you see there's a little odd baby once in a while. There's a little convict down there. Not many of them survive, but like I said, I'm not trying to hold on to the numbers either because there's so many. But these are like fish just for me. You know, I don't expect to ever make any money on these. These are just fish that I enjoy keeping.
Yep. Well, you got to have some fish you enjoy, or else, what's the point of keeping fish?
Well, let me just say that I enjoy all the fish, but these are ones that are just totally. Their sole purpose is just for watching and stuff. I'm not. The other ones I like a lot, and I like them probably just as much, if not better, like the bimaculatus. But there's going to be something that when they breed, I'll be able to help support my fish room a little bit more with them. Okay, over here, this is going to be hard to see. But in here, I can see some movement. Now, this cleaning that thing, it's just between the glass and this specimen container. There's like 4 or 5. I can't see anything moving. I have to. Yeah, there they go. There's like 4 or 5. There's one right there. You can see him now. Can you see him barely?
Barely. You see a blur moving in the background.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 albino fry in there. Here's the parents over here chilling out in the corner. I haven't fed these guys yet, so I'm going to bring some frozen brine shrimp down for them. Not a lot in that tank. I got the piece of dragonstone. I got a little. That's a live plant I got from ALA. It's still working. It's still growing.
ALA?
Yeah, it's Austin.
Oh, new local Austin?
No, ALA Aquatics. His name is Austin.
Oh.
The new local Austin, his name is Mike. He's down in Texas, in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, and other Austin lives in Pennsylvania.
Gotcha.
With 90% of the other fish keepers in the hobby. There's a lot of people in.
Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's here too.
Here's the Xenotopa dodroi. These are doing really well. I added the male back in here with them. I got the female. She's real. Got some nice dark gravid spots. These guys I had in both tanks over there. I had like 50 fry in this tank, and then before I got the Corey's over there, I had another group over here, and I had about 50 fry in both of these tanks. And then I had that heater explode on the one.
Yep.
Now I don't keep any heater in this tank at all, and they're still doing great. So, and I got all this. I think that's Progostemons up there floating. I'm not positive, but I got some guppy grass and some Java moss too. That male's looking good right there.
Oh, one second. What did you buy for new fish, Christine? Got us curious.
Come over here.
What is that, Godzilla?
Now this is one in here. Got my alien green female. Where's she at? She's hiding from me? Yeah, she's hiding back there. She's on the side of that sponge filter between that and that. I got a little mesh bag with some crushed coral in there because the Bloody Mary shrimp in there. Got a few of them left, but I had the scud outbreak in this tank too, so I had to add some cichlids in there. And they cleaned out, I think they cleaned out all of the scuds, and then they cleaned out a lot of the little shrimplets too, so it was unfortunate.
Oh, bummer.
All right, so she's kind of shy. She doesn't like the phone here. Hey. Nope, she doesn't like it. Okay, then next door here, this is, I'll be saying goodbye to a few of these guys here. I got some of these guys going out.
Some monsters in that tank, Jeff.
Oh, I know. There's some. I'm not selling their biggest ones aren't going because they just won't ship very well. So I'm going to be getting some younger ones here. I got some going to Christine. I got some going to Maureen. She's getting females. Christine's getting pairs.
Okay.
There is my triple red, I think. Cacatoides there.
Yep.
I got two females in there. One's down there. You can see under that sponge filter. And I want to get them into their own tank because I think he's ready. I think he's more ready than the male over in the other one because he just hides out in that coconut hut.
I think that was lava rock, right? That was lava rock in your tank?
Lava rock?
Yeah, the right. Or your left.
Over here?
Yeah, that lava rock?
That's Dragonstone.
A Dragonstone?
Yep.
There you go. Local Austin was asking, Mike.
Yep, Dragonstone on that one. And here there's no really no caves or anything because if I had caves in there, it'd be a lot more speckles in there. I tell you.
That's some big boys, huh?
That little one right there on that plastic container, that's one that's going to Mel. She's already named him.
Brutus.
And she's getting him because she's going to put him in so he can play with the Candigars she's got.
So we have tickle parties?
What's that?
We have tickle parties?
Single parties?
Tickle.
Tickle parties?
Yeah.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to be they're in the tank together. Yeah, he's looking good. Look at him there. Wow.
That looks great.
And then I got my white clouds in here. The females are really fat. I haven't with all these other fish in here. It's kind of hard to get any spawning out of them, but I'm sure I could if I get some more of these tanks set up that I got. I should be able to do that. But they're beautiful. I absolutely love these. Look how beautiful they are.
Yeah, they look great.
I've never had white clouds until now. But yeah, they're great. And that's pretty much it, unless you want me to take you upstairs.
We want to all see your bedroom.
Want me to take you upstairs? What time is it?
It is 10:08.
10:08. Okay, we got till 10:30, so I'll go ahead and I will mute myself and take the camera off for a second, and let me see if I can do that, actually.
All right, guys, we're going to get a behind the scenes of Jeff's bedroom. Will we see this bedroom? In this bedroom.
No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself and turn the camera. I'll go upstairs and I'll show you some of the tanks up there.
O.J. Simpson is our guest tonight. Yes, Shirley, I would love some longfin albinos too.
Longfin?
Corey's and Playco's, I think Shirley has.
Oh. I'm
Kathy's saying
yeah.
no.
Who's saying no?
Kathy.
Oh, is Kathy watching?
Yeah.
Hey, Kath. I'm not going to go in there. I'm just bringing it up in the office here. Well, first of all, let me see here. I'll turn the camera back on.
Okay.
Look at all that Java moss. I got a couple full-size fire mouths in there.
How do you fish swim in there, Jeff? Holy shit.
They do. They swim in amongst that. But I got lots of bristlenose. I mean, I haven't looked in this tank. I don't know how many fish are in here. To be honest with you.
Are you sure there's fish in there?
Oh yeah, there's fish in there. There's a black molly male. Got
What's in the middle?
all over the place. Lots of Java moss. It's a 29-gallon tank.
What's that thing in the middle, Jeff? Is that a rock or a fish?
That's a rock.
That's a rock? Okay.
Wait, no, it's a firemouth. That's a firemouth.
Okay, it is a fish. All right.
Yeah, it is a fish. I thought it might have been a... Okay, that's a firemouth. I got two full-size male firemouths in there, too. You can see them in the background there. They might spar a little bit. They don't get any big fights, but...
Can you send me some of that plant?
Yeah, I can. This is good Java moss.
I have none.
You know, like crazy. If I fill this all, I got to fill it back. I need to add some water to it. But that stuff will grow all the way to the top.
You never shut the light off, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'll shut it off about 3 o'clock, like usual, about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I turn it back on about 5 in the evening. All right, here we go. Over this tank. How's this picture coming across? It looks kind of
On my screen, it looks excellent. I haven't really checked.
Now all these right here, Jason, came from that pair that I got from you.
Holy
all
shit!
Every one of these came from that pair. You know, I'll be sending about 4 or 5 of these to Mousy, and we're doing a trade. So she's going to get some of these multi-shell dwellers, and I'm going to get 2 pairs of the Episto trifasciatas. But look at these guys. Aren't they nice?
Yeah, no, they look awesome.
These are all from the 2 that I got from you. I also got a colony of black mollies that are breeding. I started out with a pair in here, and now I got all these guys. So they survived.
That's awesome. No, they're doing great, huh? How long ago did they give you that fish? Was that a year or 2 ago? I don't even remember.
What's that now?
How long ago did I give you that pair? It was like a year ago, 2 years ago?
About a year ago, yeah.
Was it a year ago or longer?
Look at them all. I had a pair, and this is all. I got all these now. And then I got my other. And there's also a great big regular chocolate bristlenose. That's the reason why this doesn't have any. He keeps the glass clean. I also got. You can see these here. I got my rabbit snails. And I started out with 5, and there's a lot in there. Let me see if I can find one of the babies. I think that might be one of the babies. They're good size when they're born. But they don't bother these snails one bit. I was going to offer some of these on one of the auctions. I might do it sometime. But there you can see the face on that one.
Yep.
These are the orange Poso silhouette rabbit snails. And there's a graveyard of you like those too?
I'll take a dozen.
I don't have a dozen. But over here, you're not going to see much because I need to get a pleco in here. I don't know why I haven't done it, but there's another group of. This is the original group I had, and I've sold some of these to Jonathan Colvin. Oh, my phone just said low battery, but we'll be able to finish this up.
Okay.
Can't really see much in this tank. Sorry about that, algae guys. But I got one female black molly in there, and she's the king of the tank, even with the shell dwellers. They mess with her, she turns on them. But there's a lot in here. You can't really see too much. Only once if I go up on the angle here, you can. But there's a lot in there. There's probably more in this tank than the other one, but believe it or not. You just can't see them because of all that dang algae. I didn't intend on actually doing up here, part of the tour. But I figured why not?
Yeah.
I should have at least cleaned that algae though. I left it on there because I do intend on putting a echo in there, giving them something to eat. But, yeah, these are cool fish. I love these little shell dwellers. This is something that if people have never kept cichlids, they're really easy to keep. You just got to have aragonite sand, a sponge filter, heater. You're all set.
June's asking, can you spare some of that plant?
Oh, some of that.
Probably the moss.
Some of that plant over there. Oh yeah. Yep. I'll do that. I got a lot of really nice hardscape in that tank, believe it or not. I got a lot of pleco caves. I got a lot of dragonstone in
Those
there.
are lemons, right? The lemon plecos?
What's
Those are
that?
lemon plecos in there, or are those albinos?
Those are albinos. The lemons are in the living room tank, but that's Kathy's tank. I can show you that. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. I'll just walk over here.
Oh,
I'll show you.
other Jeff.
Kathy's tank. It's called the Tank of Love. Everything in this tank breathes constantly. Now, it's a little bit cloudy because I did a little bit of a water change earlier, but here we go. This is where my main colony of mollies are at. I didn't clean the front glass either, good guys. But these are the lemon blue eyes. I got a lot of them. Lots of black mollies and lots of little fry mollies in here. Up here in the hornwort, you see them little guys?
Yep.
Up in here. There's a bunch in there. And they give me fry almost on a daily basis. It seems like there's always somebody in there pregnant. Got some really nice males. Got the pink gravel and all.
Ooh.
This pink gravel has been with us since me and Kathy got married. I had a little red devil in a tank, and she liked to have the pink gravel because it made the orange red devil, made him look like he was salmon color. So we got this, and I've been using it there. And that right there is a descendant of the calico that I had. Look how beautiful that pleco is right there. Isn't he awesome?
Yeah, no, he looks awesome. Shirley, I probably should have turned into my store. LOL, Jason. Sorry, I didn't think. I don't care, Shirley. Sell whatever the hell you want. I'm all about us making money. I'm not going to stop anybody from making money. As long as you're in our friend group. Some kind of random person come around here and try to sell comic books. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit of uproar, but we're all fish people. I don't know which one's Jeff is. Hello, my name is Jeff. Not that one. Hello, my name is Jeff.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you blow me a kiss?
Huh?
Can you blow me a kiss?
Yeah, get right on that.
Well, thank you.
Okay. All right. So I'm back down here now. So, I see you there. Okay. So I'm going to jump off this one. I'll be back on the other computer. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Bye. You've been evicted. I'm about buying stuff. Yeah, I have a shopping problem myself. I'll make my 4-year-old addicted to shopping too. All right, let's bring Jeff back. Hello. Play the funky music, what, boy? I don't think he knows he's here. Making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out naughty or nice.
Oh, I got my volume. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. I had the volume turned off. All right. Whew. Worked up a sweat.
I worked up a sweat just sitting here.
Down here, man. It is hot. Got my coffee, though.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity is kicking my ass.
Yep. I'm about buying some. Oh. How's everybody doing out there? What have I missed, Jason? Anything?
Christine got some new fish.
Oh, Christine got some new
Shirley's,
fish.
yeah, she got some Corey's, neon angelfish,
Oh wow.
and what was the other fish? Corey, she's got another fish. I forget what it was. Brain farting.
I got
Shirley's,
two nice big 3 mil bags to ship those fire mouths and the larger plecos. I got these from Gemco. So now it's just getting them in the big enough boxes to get them all shipped out. Is what I know that with Christine, she's going to be getting 2 of the other boxes because I can't fit all 4 of those plecos into one box. I can only do 2 of them.
okay.
They're small boxes. I mean, they're not big enough. I need to get bigger boxes. I need to get, the right size styrofoam for them. But I got the styrofoam for these boxes that fits them perfectly, so I just want to use it up. When it's gone, it's gone.
How much you paying for styrofoam?
I got 25 boxes worth, which is what, $51. That's delivery and everything.
So $2 a box.
$2 a box. But I tell you what, for the convenience of just, it fits perfectly. I mean, I wouldn't want to sit there and try and cut it and measure it and all that kind of stuff. It's just, that's not me.
I do it every time. Pain in the ass.
It is a pain. You should probably, if you get the same size boxes, and then you go there, and then you can get the right size styrofoam for it. I like it. I really like it.
Where do you order this from?
TSK Supply.
TSK Supply.
Heck, if you want me to, I can bring it up here. I can bring it up if you want. Real quick. We still got about 9 minutes. Let me do this.
Yes, Jesse. Let's see a video of your alto.
There we go.
Yes,
What's that?
June. Really, Neon Angel. I'll answer in the comments.
All right. Here we are. I'm going to go ahead and I'll bring this up. And can you see that? You have to add it to the stage, I think.
Yep.
Let me know if you can see it or not.
I see it.
Okay, so we got let me see here. I gotta find it now. They sell the actual insulated shipping boxes here. They're a lot more expensive.
Okay.
I'm not, but I get the these are the boxes, and then they have the actual styrofoam box that fits inside of them. So they're pricey.
These are the boxes I used to use for reptiles.
Yeah, 16 by 16 by 8. Look at that. That's for an 8-pack. 119. 50-pack is $653. Now this isn't the stuff I use. I get the USPS panels. Here we go. And what I was normally getting was this right here. A 20-pack of, this is the medium priority. Can you see that?
Yep.
For $33.50, you get 20 of them. So that was a little bit more. What I did, the mistake I made is, let me find it down here. It'll be 30. It was the regional box I got that was the wrong one. I think it's up here farther. There it is. This right here, the regional. I got this one, the 25-pack for. I thought, oh wow, I got a better deal here at $32.31. I seen the medium, but then it was turned out to be the wrong size box. This box is smaller than the medium flat rate, and that's the one I normally get.
Okay.
But the good thing is about this one is that they're discontinued, but I was able to get a big stack of these from my post office, so I got enough to get me through all that styrofoam.
Nice.
Which that way I'm not missing out on it. So but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never done the math on how much I spend on a big sheet. I just figured it works out to like $1 a box.
Now see if you had the USPS large priority, the large ones, you can get a 50 pack for it's a 50 pack for $99. That's still about $2 a box.
Yeah.
And it's a lot bigger. Let's see, I'm gonna take a peek here at it. I'm not sure what the dimensions are on it. What does it say here? They're 5/8 thick, so it's nice panels. Inserts are 10.5 by 10.5 by 4.5. The inside measurements. Oh, okay.
4.5.
No, it's got to be bigger than that.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's not. They can't be the large. Now, what's going on here? Oh, there goes my mouse again. It's not working. Son of a. Anyhow, I'll stop sharing that. Come back here. Okay, come back to the living. Oh no, I was kidding. I didn't even know they had those yet. Oh, what site is that? That's TSK Supply, June. They have a lot of stuff. They got different kind of containers you can get too for like raising fish up. All kinds of stuff. TSK Supply. You should check it out sometime, Jason. They got a lot of stuff there.
I definitely have to. We have a nice little site. Yeah, because like I said, I buy all my boxes at Staples. Pick up my big 8x4 sheets of styrofoam at Home Depot. And then I just chop away measuring. I always try to make a couple boxes at a time, though. So that way I kind of have a bunch to go.
Yeah, that's what I just build the boxes and then have all the styrofoam in them and just stack them up. And it's got to catch the fish, put them in, tape them up, print out the label, and then take them to the post office.
Yep. Makes it a lot easier.
I was going to show you here. I was going to show here that there's the water I got making for the shipment in this bucket right here. I use all fresh water. I just have it dechlorinated. That way, when they're in the bag, they're not going to have anything nasty from the tank to hinder them on the. Because recently USPS has been late delivering. So if I ship them out Monday or Tuesday, people should be getting them by Thursday or Friday, I'm hoping. Typically, it would be if I shipped on Monday, people would get stuff on Wednesday. But that's not the case anymore. I don't know what's going on.
I've never had that. I've never had that.
Oh, I've had from here to California, ship it on Monday, have them getting on Wednesday.
I shipped from here to California, and they didn't get it until freaking Monday of the next week.
Wow. See, I shipped it. They got it They got it in San Diego. They got it in 2 days. I shipped it on Monday morning about 11 o'clock in the morning, and they had it by I think it was 6 p.m. or something like that in the evening when they got it.
That's amazing. Like I shipped down to Florida, Massachusetts, Florida. 3-hour plane ride. It'll take 4 to 5 days. Every time I ship down to Florida to the post office.
Mm-hmm.
I shipped somewhere to New Jersey. They screwed up. It sat in New York for 5 days. It's only 3 states away.
I'm showing June here. She says she's had more. I got a few of these. I'm here with myself.
You what?
I'm here. You have another device going?
No, it's just you.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I?
Yeah. So they grab it. Trying to blame me. Everybody's always trying to blame me.
Oh, I know what it is. It's David watching it on the other stream. I can hear it through the other stream. But anyway, June, here I got these. I'm going to be shipping I got a really large one here. This is the one that I'm going to have to use for the fire mound for a fish nerd. 14 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and 11 inches depth is deep. Yeah, I can hear you, David. Yeah, he was watching us from the other stream yard. I got to go over there next. But here's this nice big box.
Yeah, that's nice. Yep. Well, I appreciate you coming on tonight for us, Jeff. It was always a pleasure to see your beautiful fish room, that beautiful smile, and that crazy looking mustache.
You poor people. I feel so sorry for you all.
Don't be sorry. Yeah. We appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. All right. So everybody, you know the drill now. I'll exit out. We're gonna go to Jeff's stream now. Check out his page. Anything special going on your stream tonight?
I think it's going to be. What we normally do is go and look at a species of fish and just go through and look at stuff and talk about fish. I mean, it's kind of like a normal, what I call like the Sunday fish hunt.
Yep.
So you just go out and it's really cool though, because it seems like every time we do it, I always see a fish that I've never seen before. Every time. Okay. Sometimes you say, I've seen that before. A lot of them we've seen before, but there's always some fish that we've never seen yet, which I think is really cool.
Wait till you go to the aquarium and you go, I've had that fish, I've had that fish, I've had that.
And then you say, oh, wow, I never had this one yet.
I know. That's next.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So.
I'll be the other bios. All
Yep.
right. All right, guys. Well, thank you, guys. We're going to shut the stream down. I appreciate you guys all for being here tonight. We'll do another stream next week. Hopefully, we can get Ed up here.
Thanks for having me, David. Jason, thank you very much. Jason,
David.
Thank you. Huh?
Oh, wait, David?
I said, Jason, thank you very much for having me.
I heard David.
I'm just, you know what? I need more coffee.
I think you need less coffee.
You son of a. It's all right.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you, guys. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.